Wondering what to do with all the leftover food from the holiday weekend? We've all been there, staring at a fridge full of food, wondering how to transform it into something new and exciting. Not to mention, reducing food waste is a crucial step toward a more sustainable lifestyle. Today we're going to journey through the culinary landscape, exploring 15 creative, mouth-watering ways to repurpose those holiday leftovers. So let's dive into the world of delicious and sustainable leftover food recipes. First up, we're talking about making stews, soups, and casseroles. These dishes are like the magicians of the culinary world, turning the odds and ends from the holiday feast into something utterly delightful. Let's start with stews. The beauty of a stew lies in its versatility. You can toss in leftover meat, vegetables, and even that half-empty bottle of red wine. The result, a hearty, flavorful dish that's perfect for those chilly winter evenings. Now on to soups. The same rule applies here. Mix and match your ingredients, add some stock, and voila. You've got a delicious, warming soup that's sure to soothe the soul. And last but not least, casseroles. These baked wonders are a great way to use up leftover grains, veggies, and proteins. Layer them up, sprinkle some cheese, and bake to golden perfection. And just like that, your leftovers have transformed into a warm, comforting meal. Now let's move on to some breakfast ideas: frittatas, pancakes, and smoothies. First up, frittatas. If you've got some leftover veggies from your holiday feast, don't let them go to waste. Toss them in a pan with some eggs and cheese, and voila! You've whipped up a hearty frittata. The beauty of this dish is that it's versatile. You can use almost any kind of veggies. Next, we have pancakes. Got some leftover mashed potatoes? They can be the base for some incredibly fluffy pancakes. Mix them with flour, egg, and a little bit of milk, and you're good to go. Don't forget the maple syrup, and finally, smoothies. If you've got some leftover fruits, blend them up with some yogurt or milk. It's a refreshing way to start your day. Plus, it's a great way to make sure nothing goes to waste. Breakfast will never be boring with these leftover food ideas. How about turning those leftovers into appetizers like dips, spreads, or crostini? Now there's an idea that can bring life to any party or gathering. Imagine transforming that leftover roasted turkey into a creamy, savory spread. Simply shred the meat, mix it with cream cheese, seasonings, and perhaps a dash of hot sauce for a kick. Voila! You've got yourself a spread that pairs beautifully with crackers or toasted bread, or consider those leftover veggies. They can be finely chopped, sautéed with garlic and herbs, and then spread on a toasted slice of baguette for a delightful crostini. Even the humble mashed potatoes can be given a second life as a delicious dip. Blend those spuds with some sour cream, chives, and a sprinkle of cheese, bake until golden, and serve with your choice of dippables. These appetizers are sure to be a hit at your next gathering. Your guests will be amazed by your culinary creativity. Next, we're going to look at creating salads, grain bowls, and wraps. Let's kick things off with salads. You can easily repurpose your leftover veggies and meats into a refreshing salad. Just toss them in with some fresh greens, add your favorite dressing, and voila, you've got a new meal. Now let's move on to grain bowls. This is a great way to use leftover grains like rice or quinoa. Combine them with some leftover proteins and veggies, then top with a flavorful sauce. It's hearty, nutritious, and incredibly satisfying. Finally, let's talk about wraps. They're perfect for using up those odds and ends in your fridge. Just spread some sauce on a tortilla or flatbread, add your leftovers, roll it up, and you're good to go. Remember, the key to these transformations is creativity. Don't be afraid to mix and match flavors and textures. With these ideas, your leftovers can become a quick and easy lunch. Finally, let's talk about desserts. Bread pudding, smoothie bowls, and ice cream. How can we transform our leftover bread into something scrumptious? Bread pudding is your answer. There's no better way to make use of stale bread. Add some milk, sugar, and eggs, bake it up, and you'll have a warm, comforting dish that screams home. Next up, how about those fruits that didn't make it into the fruit salad? Blend them up into a delicious smoothie bowl. What's amazing about smoothie bowls is how customizable they are. You can add yogurt, honey, or even some leftover chocolate for that extra oomph. And last but not least, leftover sweet sauces can be the perfect base for homemade ice cream. With just a few additional ingredients and a little bit of patience, you can create your own creamy, dreamy dessert right at home. Who knew leftovers could be this sweet? And there you have it, 15 fantastic ways to use your leftover food. From transforming leftover turkey into a hearty pot pie, to repurposing mashed potatoes into delectable potato pancakes, or turning surplus veggies into a vibrant frittata, we've explored a plethora of ways to breathe new life into your holiday surplus. We've also delved into the realm of sweet treats, showing you how to turn excess cranberry sauce into delicious muffins, and how leftover pumpkin pie can make a decadent milkshake. And let's not forget about the savory side of things, where we've shown how you can convert remaining ham into a comforting casserole, or use surplus roast beef to make a delectable stroganoff. But it's not just about creating tastier meals, it's about reducing food waste. Every year, a staggering amount of food is wasted worldwide. By using your leftovers in innovative and delicious ways, you're not only saving money, but also contributing to a more sustainable future. These 15 ideas are just the tip of the iceberg. There are countless ways to repurpose your leftovers. So let's get creative, let's get cooking, and let's make the most of what we have. Remember, reducing food waste is not just about saving money, it's about creating a sustainable future. So next time you have leftovers, think twice before you toss them. Happy cooking!